provided by Thomas Allgaier and Frennis, based on the most relevant post on LinkedIn about AI in B2B marketing in CW 2324. Frennis is a B2B market research company working with enterprises to optimize their campaigns with account and executive insights far beyond AI. Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really getting into the weeds on the latest in AI for B2B marketing. We're pulling insights straight from, well, the most relevant LinkedIn chatter over calendar weeks 23 and 24.
Mm-hmm.
And what's really standing out, something folks like Thomas Allgaier have pointed out, is this pretty significant shift. It feels like we're moving past the experimentation phase.
Yeah, definitely.
AI adoption isn't just, isolated pilots anymore. It seems to be maturing into really integrated, revenue-focused programs.
Mm-hmm.
It's less, should we try AI, and more, okay, how do we scale this effectively?
And that scaling piece is just so crucial right now, isn't it? The pace of change is, well, it's intense. B2B marketing pros can't afford to just dabble. We're seeing this urgent move towards scaled execution. You've got new AI-driven product launches, much sharper go-to-market playbooks emerging, and this constant drumbeat about getting your data foundations right.
Yeah, the data thing keeps coming up.
Always. It's really about moving from those one-off projects to building a proper AI-powered revenue engine.
Okay, so let's unpack that. First big theme we pulled out, AI tools and product innovations.
Mm-hmm.
The new capabilities. I mean, AI isn't just a spell checker anymore, is it? It's delivering some seriously powerful new features for marketers.
Oh, absolutely. And it's happening fast. Look at Google I/O, Throstonell, and AB Varma. We're talking about this. Google rolled out AI features specifically for marketers, automating things like creative production, media optimization.
Stuff that used to take agencies weeks, right?
Exactly. Throstonell made the point that it's like handing marketers the keys to this huge industry, letting them test and generate content way faster. Potentially less reliance on external agencies, And AB Varma highlighted that Google AI mode is actually live now in US search. That fundamentally changes how customers find information and interact. Brands just have to adapt for these conversational interfaces. It's where things are going.
So if search is becoming conversational, how's that rippling through other core marketing tech? Are platforms like HubSpot keeping pace?
They are, yeah. Marlene Becker was discussing HubSpot's new deep research connector for ChatGPT. Think about this. You can stream your live CRM data directly into a chat for analysis.
Oh, okay.
You get immediate account insights, no SQL needed, no waiting for an analyst. You can literally generate targeted playbooks on the fly based on real-time data. It kind of turns traditional segmentation on its head.
That's incredibly powerful, and it feels like that connects to this bigger idea, agentic marketing. It sounds a bit sci-fi, but it seems real.
It does sound futuristic, but it's here. It's not just AI assisting you. It's AI systems that can actually, plan, make decisions, and take action autonomously. Think entire marketing journeys.
Right, like a smart team member almost.
Exactly. Salesforce's Agent Force is a key example here.
Yeah.
Sonesh Prakash, Katie Martell, Mark Benioff, they've all been talking about it. They see it managing campaigns, personalizing outreach, cutting costs autonomously. Katie Martell even mentioned predictions about it driving trillions in economic value. This isn't just helping, it's AI actually doing the work.
And this doing extends beyond just marketing execution, doesn't it? It's getting into product development too.
Yeah, that's another fascinating angle. We're seeing AI-driven synthetic testing platforms pop up. David Duncan highlighted this.
Synthetic testing, so testing on AI people.
Kind of, yeah. You validate a product concept appeal, pricing, the works against millions of AI-generated virtual consumers in a simulation.
Yeah.
You can do it in days, apparently, for a fraction of the cost of traditional research. It just massively accelerates figuring out market fit.
Okay, my mind's a little blown by that. And then you see stats like the ones Tom Winter shared. 47% higher click-through rates, 29% lower cost per acquisition, 175% more engagement.
Huge numbers.
They are. It feels like AI is rewriting the ROI rulebook. But are these results guaranteed, or is there a catch? Does everyone get this boost?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Those numbers Tom Winter shared are amazing, but they point to something deeper. These tools are evolving incredibly quickly from just helping out to acting autonomously.
Right, the locus of control is shifting.
Precisely. We're moving from marketers doing everything to marketers directing this intelligent, sometimes autonomous workforce. It forces a rethink of roles, skills, ethics. It's really about learning how to lead the AI, not just use the tools. Which leads us nicely into our second theme, sales and go-to-market enablement. But with a crucial caveat. Augmentation, not replacement. AI is reshaping GTM, but it seems the focus is very much on human-AI collaboration.
That's definitely the vibe we got. GTM leaders are jumping on things like AI, SDR agents. Alex Lazarus, Tatiti Yang, they've highlighted how these agents can just crush pipeline building timelines.
Crush is a good word for it.
Alex Lazarus shared this incredible example. AI agents executing sales, plays in 3 minutes, stuff that normally takes weeks. Tatiti Yang talked about using them for outreach, qualification, nurturing.
Yeah, the efficiency gains are clear. Kieran Snaith listed the benefits. 204/7 operations, scalability, consistency, cost savings. It's compelling. Jan Rasmussen Mitjana even mapped out the essential tools for sales teams wanting to use AI SDRs. It's becoming very practical.
But efficiency isn't the whole story, is it?
Not at all. And this is critical. The message is AI augments, it doesn't replace good sales talent. Kim Albee put it perfectly. AI replaces tasks, not talent.
Freeing up time for strategy.
Exactly. She showed proof with FitGolf automating email drafts saved 2 hours a week per person, but inbound leads jumped from 5 a week to 30 or 40.
Wow, that's significant.
Huge. Haroon H. made a great distinction between SDRs who use AI and SDRs who are AI. The best ones use AI as a weapon, not a crutch. Andre L. Schmidt agreed genuine human connection, storytelling, that still closes deals. The future belongs to teams who get that balance right.
So if AI handles the grunt work, what skills become even more critical for the human sales team? Is it all soft skills now?
That's a really good point. It suggests doubling down on empathy, complex problem solving, strategic relationship building, things AI can't replicate authentically, but not everyone's quite so optimistic about the current wave.
Yeah, Jaco Kolev had a more provocative take. He predicted AI in sales might actually crash and burn.
A bold prediction. Why?
His argument was basically AI saturation. If everyone can scale outreach instantly, it just creates more noise and nobody actually gains an edge. Market oversaturation kills the benefit. What do you think? Is he onto something?
I think he's raising a really valid concern, that AI saturation is a potential pitfall. If everyone uses the same tools in the same way, just faster, you could risk diluting the impact.
Just more noise.
Exactly. Usman Sheikh even questioned if we need AI SDRs at all in a truly AI-optimized engine, suggesting a total process rethink. And Jared Green quoted Gartner saying AI SDRs won't boost close rates unless you fundamentally redesign the sales model itself.
So just plugging in AI SDRs isn't the answer.
Not on its own, no. It has to be part of a smarter, more strategic approach. You need that human relevance, that unique value prop. Otherwise, you do just become part of the noise.
It always comes back to strategy, doesn't it?
And data.
Yeah.
This ties straight back to what Art Yeverfov and Michael Cerugio were hammering home. You need clean, well-structured data, period.
Right. Art Yeverfov quote was blunt. If your CRM is messy, your AI will be too.
Couldn't say it better myself. Trying to run AI on bad data is like, oh, well, it's pointless. You just amplify the chaos. Michael Cerugio pointed to best practices. Focused research, using enrichment for lead scoring, leveraging intent signals. He gave an example of AI finding specific data points for real estate targets.
Getting granular.
Very. Jonathan W. Buckley talked about AI sharpening messaging and speeding up GTM alignment for tech companies. And Nora Schoen shared a great success story using AI-driven GTM doubled a client's customer base, 60% ARR growth. David Merzel even framed AI execution as the key difference between the scaling and stalling for startups. So the foundation is absolutely crucial.
Okay, let's shift gears to theme 3. Content, SEO, and personalization. This feels like another area where AI is causing some major waves in how buyers find and engage with information.
Oh, profoundly. One of the biggest shifts, mentioned by so many, Charles Dema, Verena Kristeva, AB Pharma, Annalie Graham, others too, is this move towards zero-click search and something called Generative Engine Optimisation, or GEO.
GEO. Okay, break that down.
Basically, in an AI search world, just ranking high isn't enough anymore. The goal is for your content to be the answer that the AI serves up directly in its summary.
So you want your content in the AI's answer, not just linked below it.
Exactly. Annalie Graham cited Gartner predicting a 25% drop in traditional search volume by 2026 because AI will just answer the query directly. Laura Longov-Gugeli put it nicely, optimized for people and robots.
People and robots. I like that.
Trace Wall-Gordon noted LLMs prefer structured semantic content that genuinely answers questions, not just stuffs keywords. Mark Hinkle called it a new transformation in search. Het Millar said the aim is simply to be trusted and included by the AI.
So authority and clarity are key. And this idea of relevance carries over into messaging too, right? Hyper-personalisation.
Absolutely. Tony Fiston had a great line. B2B buyers want Netflix-level personalization. They expect the right message right when they need it.
The lean-forward moment.
Precisely. His strategy involved tracking high-intent signals, feeding clean data into a platform, and then using generative AI to create super-specific microsegments and tailored copy really fast. Mukul Ganasan showed this with AI-augmented lead scoring, prioritizing the right accounts and hitting them with dynamic, personalized outreach. It's about individual conversations, but at scale.
Okay, but here's something that seemed almost counterintuitive. Joyce Lang and Lindsay McDonald were talking about the return of long-form expert content in an AI world.
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? Joyce Lang's point was that generative AI tools actually reward depth, clarity, and source authority more than just keyword density.
So quality over quantity, finally.
Seems like it. She said depth is the new visibility and clarity is the new ranking factor. Lindsay McDonald echoed this, suggesting we reframe blogs as deep resource hubs, mapping every piece of content to a specific job to be done.
Interesting.
Lindsay also raised a great point. Is AI killing creativity or just exposing that a lot of B2B content lacked real strategy to begin with?
Ouch. A tough question for content marketers.
It is, but it forces us to raise our game. On the practical side, Carolyn Healy shared 9 really useful prompts for things like refining personas, creating launch messaging, building SEO architecture, showing how AI can amplify creativity, not replace it.
Yeah, like a creative partner.
Right. Daniel Bustamante built an infinite newsletter idea generator for founders. And Thomas Ross shared some striking stats on using 3D avatar videos, 40% higher engagement, better CTR, better conversions, huge cost savings. Boss Lodewicks also mentioned AI for real-time content gen and trend spotting. The sheer breadth of application and content is staggering.
It really is.
But what's really interesting is, the mechanics are changing completely, how we create, how we distribute, but that fundamental human need for trust, for deep understanding, for authentic connection, that seems more important than ever. It's tech-enabling timeless principles. And that really brings us full circle to our final theme, which might be the most critical: data, infrastructure, and operating model, because none of this AI magic works without the right foundations.
Right. It's the plumbing. Not glamorous, but essential. And the message here was loud and clear. Clean, connected data is paramount. Sarah Van and Romelinghem, Art Yevrafov, Andre L. Schmidt, they all stress this.
Sarah Van Romelinghem said it plainly. AI isn't the problem. Your data infrastructure is. You need models built on consistent data, not siloed, messy stuff.
And Art Yevrafov's line again. If your CRM is messy, your AI will be too.
Can't repeat it enough. Andre L. Schmidt summed it up. Bad data plus AI equals amplified chaos. But good data plus AI equals competitive edge. It really is that stark.
So getting the data house in order is job number 1.
Absolutely. And this whole shift has huge implications for leadership, especially the CMO. Peter Stojanovic pointed out the CMO role is evolving rapidly.
How so?
It's not just about brand and leads anymore. It's about stewarding AI strategy, reskilling teams, having the emotional resilience to lead massive change. The CMO is becoming this go-to-market architect, a translator between tech and business, an enabler of AI scale, and a cultural leader through it all.
Sounds demanding.
Hugely. Peter even shared a quote from a CMO. Have a really good therapist, which tells you something about the pressure.
Wow. Yeah, that's telling. It highlights the human side of this tech revolution. And despite all the automation talk, that human element kept coming through, didn't it? The idea of human-AI collaboration.
Consistently. So many contributors: Kim Albee, Sarah McNamara, Haroon H., Andre L. Schmidt, Jonathan W. Buckley, Priyanka Dasgupta, Sean Sweeney, Mitch Peacock, Irina Visilkova. They all hit this note. AI enhances humans, frees them up for judgment, strategy, innovation. It's not about wholesale replacement.
Right. Sarah McNamara shared examples like AI cutting blog writing time from 6 hours down to 1.5. That frees up talent for higher value work.
Exactly. Priyanka Dasgupta talked about the essential blend of tech plus empathy in demand gen. Mitch Peacock had a great analogy. AI turned your demand gen VW Golf into a high-performance Porsche 911.
I like that one.
And Irina Vasilkova reminded us that even with all this tech, understanding human needs and emotional motivation is still core to B2B marketing. It's about empowering your people.
So pulling it all together, AI isn't just another tool in the B2B marketing kit.
No, it's much bigger than that. It's a catalyst. It's forcing a fundamental rethink of strategy, roles, processes, data, everything.
Yeah.
The real question for you listening now isn't if you'll adopt AI more deeply, it's how. How will you strategically use it to empower your teams, clean up that data foundation, refine your processes, and genuinely transform your revenue engine?
Yeah.
That's the challenge and the opportunity right there.
If you enjoyed this deep dive, new deep dives drop every 2 weeks. Also, check out our other editions on account-based marketing, field marketing, channel marketing, MarTech go-to-market, and social selling. Thank you so much for joining us today. And remember to subscribe for future deep dives into what really matters in B2B.